Ooh, shortest relationship. 2 hours?
1 day.
2 days.
A week.
3 weeks.
A month.
3 months.
7 months.
Or let's say 4 5 months.
2 hours, yes. That's the shortest situation I've ever been in. We met off an app. I went to this person's house. I think the experience itself lasted about 30 minutes. It was mediocre. It was not at the top, it was not at the bottom. It was kind of firmly below average, but like C minus, D plus, in between those two.
I ended things because I just felt pressure to be in the relationship. Because they want you to be in relationships with them, it just kind of. So yeah, I already knew from the onset that it was not going to work out, you know. So I just said, let me give it a month. I was waiting for the end of the month. So our salary entered that month. I just said, this is the end of the month, so let's go our separate ways. So it was bad on my part, and I still apologize to this day.
So we started dating, ready to have sex, and I was locked at one hotel, and she came, and I wanted to have sex. But she was saying she wanted to come back, and I don't believe. I believe in right now. If you want to do, let's do it right now. If we're not doing it right now, I don't know about you coming back or not coming back. So she got angry and she left, and I never called back, and that was how it ended. I never called her.
I actually wanted to sleep with her, that's all. I was not a hoe, and I'm not a hoe. She has this nice shape and everything, so my head was telling me, I just want to bang and go.
And she was with other guys. So I found out it was just 7 months, I think. Right? No, we still follow each other on social media actually. I don't like her pictures. For real, I'm actually not still hurt, but I see no point going to like or comment or do all those things. I still just follow because I don't want to seem immature or seem petty. Liking that particular picture might send a kind of, might give a wrong signal. Might be like, okay, he's still on my case, or you understand? But I acknowledge it. Sometimes I view stories once in a while, but to actually like or comment, nah.
Into relationships because the third relationship was too short, and I don't think I can call it a relationship. But either way, technically it was 5 weeks, but in reality we met up online, we chatted up, and then we met in person, and then sparks flew, so we thought there was something serious. But we didn't really talk about ourselves, we didn't really get to know ourselves as much. So after the first week of meeting up, things popped up on both our sides, and we realized that we couldn't be in a relationship. So we mutually talked about it and we ended it. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm a traditional person. We go through the normal process. You don't just, I'll prefer we know each other, get to talk to each other before you ask me out. Okay, I'm someone that has principles, things I will not do and will do. And so when I had to state it first before we even got into a relationship, and he agreed after the agreements, okay, we're not an item. Those things they're showing up, and that's not what I want, because I wouldn't want to be doing things out of my limit, like what I don't want to do. So I had to say, okay, since we're not so far gone, let's end it. He didn't take it well. Yeah, it was really over me, but at the time he knew that there was no way again because I blocked his number and everything. So that's how it happened.
We met, we were mutuals for a while on social media. We talked about the possibility of fornicating, and I like to use the word fornicating because I want to normalize it. And we were cool with it, and we met out. And I was like, in my mind though, I was still a prude then, so I was like, let this person not think I'm over eager. After making out for like 20 minutes, you know how that works. You are literally at the point where you just want to leave. And I was like, oh my God, my family is coming back. So like, can we wrap this up? Like, we are not doing the do, we are just making out. And they're like, this is it, end of this. So 3 days later, no text, no call, nothing. I was like, oh, okay, I'm angry. I was like, okay. So I reached out. Hi, what's up? Like, what you did was immature. I was like, okay. So we kind of sorted it out and then met for a rematch, and it was amazing. And then we kept meeting for rematches over the next couple of weeks, and I got in my feelings, basically. 2 months down the line, I realized that this person is for no string attached, fornication, and I was just wasting my emotions. So like, but the sex is so good. Jesus. So it's like, you know what will happen? I need to take a break. So I took a month's break. 7 months down the line, I realized that the person had bad hygiene anyway, so fuck them. So in your mind, it's no longer worthy of you. So that's what I did. It's like, ugh, their breath stinks.
Or maybe it was shorter than that. So it was all roses until that abrupt end, you know, that knife cut. Oh, that person did. Like I said, I got done via text, so I mean, it wasn't me.
Thank you so much.